Hello everyone, this is a tutorial on how to use the opacity property in CSS. So before we start, I want to tell you what is the opacity property. It is basically a property that selects the transparency of an object. So let us get started. So to start, you need to see what I have done here. All I have done is I've made an image and I've given the src as flower.jpg and I have given my ID as test. So let's just see how this flower.jpg looks like. It looks like this. This is the image we are actually going to be using for testing today. So let us just go to our style.css. Now you can see I'm using the same test ID what I used in my HTML for that image. So let us just select opacity. And this is where we can also select this in decimals or in percentage, but for today's video I'm going to be using only percentage. So let us just make this 40% and see how the image looks like. You can see that it has lightened the transparency a little bit, so we can make this 90% where the transparency is very little, and we can make this like something like maybe 1%, but you can almost not see anything in this. So this is how the opacity property is used. Now this is really good with the hover property, which is also another property in CSS. So if you don't know what is the hover property, you can go and watch my video on how to use the hover property in CSS. So let us just make this opacity 50%. Let's just copy this. Let us paste this and then let's use our hover property here. And let's change this opacity from 50 to 100. And you can see that when I hover over this, it's changing the transparency from 50% to 100%. Now you can also use the transition duration property with this to make this smooth. So thank you. That's it for today.